Did you know that a simple diet swap can reduce blood pressure and heart attacks? High blood pressure affects 1 in 3 adults, a staggering statistic. Our attempts to reduce salt intake have hit a wall, but there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon. Enter potassium-enriched salt, a game changer in the world of dietary health. This isn't just your average seasoning. It's a two-pronged approach to better health, cutting down on sodium intake while simultaneously boosting potassium in your diet. The result? A drop in blood pressure that's as surprising as it is welcome, but it's not just about numbers on a scale. Lower blood pressure translates into a reduced risk of life-threatening conditions like strokes and heart attacks. It's a small change with a big impact. Now, you might be wondering, how effective is this simple diet swap? Recent research has shown some promising results. That's where our journey begins today. In the vast realm of scientific exploration, we have found a simple dietary alteration that could have profound effects on our health. Intriguing, isn't it? Let's dive a little deeper. What the research indicates is that swapping regular salt for potassium-enriched salt can lower blood pressure. You see, the magic lies in the balance. By reducing our sodium intake and increasing our potassium intake, our bodies can maintain a healthier equilibrium. But the benefits don't stop at blood pressure control. The research suggests that this simple switch could also reduce the risk of more serious cardiovascular events. We're talking about strokes and heart attacks, ladies and gents. It could even play a role in preventing early mortality. The stakes are high, and the potential benefits for disease prevention are indeed significant. However, like any good story, this one has its challenges. The use of potassium-enriched salt is not as widespread as one might hope. The availability is limited and the cost is higher than regular salt. These are hurdles to overcome, but they are not insurmountable. Now, there are concerns, specifically those related to high blood potassium levels in people suffering from serious kidney disease. You see, an excess of potassium can be harmful for these individuals, but here's the thing. These concerns can be addressed by advising against the use of potassium-enriched salt in these specific cases. In a nutshell, the research is promising. It suggests that a simple dietary swap could potentially have a massive impact on public health. There are hurdles to overcome, true, but the potential benefits are too significant to ignore. Yes, the potential benefits for disease prevention are significant. And that's what makes this research so incredibly exciting. So let's keep our eyes on the horizon and our minds open to the possibilities that science continues to unveil. So what does the future hold for potassium-enriched salt? The answer is quite promising. As we speak, efforts are being made to update Australian hypertension management guidelines to include the use of potassium-enriched salt. This shift could potentially improve blood pressure control rates and prevent cardiovascular events, marking a significant step in the right direction for health management globally. But that's not all. The increase in the availability of potassium-enriched salt is also on the horizon. This would mean that more people would have access to this healthier alternative, allowing for wider adoption and greater impact on public health. And let's not forget the global health gains we stand to make by switching to iodized and potassium-enriched salt. This isn't just about one nation's health strategy. This is about an easy diet swap that could reduce the risk of stroke, heart attacks, and early death for people all around the world. But this needs to happen quickly. So, what have we learned today? Well, we've discovered the power of potassium-enriched salt. It's not just your everyday table salt, but a potential game changer in the world of health. By reducing sodium intake and increasing potassium intake, it can help lower blood pressure. We've delved into the research findings that show how this simple diet swap can lessen the risk of stroke, heart attacks, and even premature death. We've also explored the future of hypertension management, how the humble salt shaker could play a crucial role. Despite the challenges of limited availability and slightly higher cost, the benefits of this salt swap are significant. And yes, there are concerns about high blood potassium levels for those with serious kidney disease, but these can be managed with appropriate advice. We've underscored the need for clear clinical guidelines and increased availability of potassium-enriched salt. A seemingly small change in our diet can lead to significant global health gains. Remember, a simple diet swap can make a huge difference. Consider switching to potassium-enriched salt. It might just save your life.